guys, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Another video, another black-owned brands. I don't know if I've worn this Crewneck before in like past videos last year, but I'm wearing it again if I have. I don't care. It is from Historically Fresh. I will drop a screenshot of the brands and drop a link down below so you guys can purchase. I think they still have these Crewnecks. I don't know, but if you can see, it says Black History Week, Black History Month, no Black History Day. Yes, because we don't, first of all, the fact that we get the shortest month of the year, whatever, we're gonna take it. Honestly, we should have got like December or January, but Black History is every day. Like, we are the greatest, honestly. So we deserve more than just a month, but we're gonna make it an everyday thing. But anyways, this is where I got the Crewneck from. So if you guys want to purchase it, you can. The lipstick, in my last video, I mentioned the Essentials by Edwina brands with their lipstick. I think they mainly focus on nude lipsticks right now. So I'm currently wearing Congo with their Chestnut Dreams lip liner. A lot of times with black women, when we wear nude lipsticks, we have to wear some type of liner so that it looks good and we don't look like ashy, or it looks like we have no lips because it like blends in. But I really like this color. It like has a nude pinkish color, and with the lip liner, it just works perfectly for me. So I really like it. Like I mentioned before, the lipsticks are enriched in vitamin E, so it gives you that soft satin finish, and it smells really good. And they're vegan lipsticks. So if you are a vegan and you're looking for a brand that has vegan lipsticks, that's the brand for you. Again, I'll have a screenshot in the video and a link down below so you can purchase. I think I mentioned where my hair was from. These are the same braids. They will be coming out soon. I've just been recording content with the same hairstyle, but I will be taking these out soon, and then I'll have my natural hair out until it's time to do my hair again. But let's get into this story. This is a story time. Probably will be short, should be short. This is a random that it came across my mind. I think I still had the screenshot. So I have a tendency of like saving screenshots, and I'm learning to let go of them because it's just like, what do you need them for? Some screenshots are for me to remind myself, like, don't go back to that place. Remind yourself why you cut this person off, or why you stopped talking to them, or why you won't go there with that person again. But I ran across the screenshots, ended up deleting them because it was just time to let it go. But it was this guy that I think we went to high school together, or junior high school. I feel like it was high school. Either way, we like had mutual friends, but we never really spoke. But follow me on Instagram, follow him back, no big deal. Liking pictures, blah, blah, blah. Hard eyes every now and then, whatever. Not hard eyes to me. I never really sent hard eyes. I don't know. I don't be sending hard eyes to men. I send it more to my women friends as opposed to my male friends. But anyways, yeah, hard eyes. Then one day he was just like, oh, I think he asked, I don't even remember how the conversation started, but I know it got to the point where he ended up getting my number, I guess. Cause he was just talking or whatever. To me, I can't go through full conversations in the DMs. And I was like, all right, he's not a bad looking guy. So I'm just like, all right, he can have my number. What's the harm in it? My theory is I can give you my number, and if I don't want to talk to you no more, I can just block you. It's not that big of a deal. So, and I've had the same number for years. I've been tempted to change it, but I don't know. I just had it for so long. But anyways, we were texting or whatever. So there were times where like he would text me and it's late at night. Like, there are times where I can be a night owl, and then there are times where I can knock out. I can text you at 11:01, and 11:01, 52 seconds, I'm gone. Like, before you even get the chance to respond to me. So, like, he would text me, and then, like, 2 minutes later, I'd get, like, question mark, question mark. That's already red flag number 1 for me. Like, calm down. We just started texting, so what's the issue? So, like, the next morning, I would just be like, hey, I realized, you know, you hit me with, like, question marks. Like, what happened? He was like, oh, we were texting, and you stopped answering. I said, you ever thought that maybe I was sleeping? Because, you know, it was 11 p.m. Again, I have my nights where I'm up, and then I have my nights where I'm not. There were some nights he caught me that I was not awake. But either way, you're just getting to know me, so why are you double texting me at 11:40? Like, it's weird to me. So that was red flag, you know, whatever. Cool. So now, he texted me, and then he was just like, oh, are you single? And I'm like, yes, I'm single. In my mind, I'm like, I wouldn't have given you my number if I wasn't single. But hey, to each his own. People do different things, so I don't know. But for me, I'm not giving out my number if I'm not single. So either way, he's like, oh, you're single. I can't believe you've been single for so long. You're so beautiful. I'm like, in my mind, beauty does not equate to not being single or being single. Like, honestly, your looks have nothing to do with if you're in a relationship or not. Because there's some people who you may think are unattractive that are in full-blown relationships, and people who you may think are the beautiful people in the world, the most beautiful people in the world, and they are not in relationships. So beauty has nothing to do with that. So I was just like, yeah, I've been single. He was like, how long have you been single? At the time that we were talking, I had been single for like 5 years. So I told him that. I was like, oh, I've been single for like 5 years. So he was like, oh, I would love to take you out. Where do you want to go? I promise you, I hate getting asked that. Because to me, and I know I've said this in a video, and I don't know which video it is, and I wish I could find it, but I just feel like I may link it up above. If I do find it, I will link the video up above. My theory is, do not ask me where, like, what do I want to do if you're asking me out? You can ask me, you can get to know me, and from there, carve out a date, because I think that's what normal people do. You can ask me if I'm allergic to certain foods, or there are certain favorite foods of mine. Certain movies I like, although movies are not a first date. Remember, I said that, and I'll link that video up above about that. But anyways, you can ask me about movies. Let's say if this is third, fourth date, you can ask me what type of movies I like. You can ask me what activities do I like to do, what are my hobbies. You can ask all of that so that you can carve out the date. But don't say you want to take me out and then say, what do you want to do? So now at this point, this is already red flag 2 for me, and I'm not even going to let it hit to red flag 3. So I was just like, you know, honestly, I don't want to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my time. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I was pretty blunt about it. I'm not trying to waste your time. So he's like, wow, really? Why? Okay, so now you're not taking this rejection well. And I don't know why, because like we haven't been talking that long, and I don't really know you in general. So like, why aren't you okay with me saying this? So again, I'm like, I don't want to waste your time, but I'm just not interested. So he's like, wow, I don't get it. And I'm like, I don't like being asked out on a date and then you asking me, the follow-up is, what do you want to do? At that point, now I'm just not interested. And I've learned to I'm learning to cut things off from the beginning. Like if I don't like something and I just realize like there's just too many little flags, little red flags that are waving like down here that are going to become bigger ones. I don't even want to wait for them to become bigger. I'm just already like, nah, I'm good. So I'm just like, I don't want to waste your time, so let's just not even go there. So he's like, wow, that's crazy. Like, that's so fucked up. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I'm leaving it alone. He's like, oh, well, haha, I guess you'll be single for the next 5 years.
You know, fucked up, you know that though.
Now, you're using what I said against me. So I guess I should have never told you that. I'm not ashamed of being single for that long. I wasn't, and I'm still not. So it's just like, what was your purpose of doing that or saying that? Like, now you're childish as fuck. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be childish too. And I screenshotted that conversation and I posted it on my Insta story. So now everyone who went to high school with us is going to see that conversation because you want to be childish. Now, granted, I've grown from that and I probably wouldn't repeat that again. But you got me annoyed now because now you're 10, okay? You're not a 20-something-year-old person. You're mad because I don't want to go out no more. Like, there's so many other women in the world that, hey, may like that question of what do you want to do? I, Sharita, don't. And that's okay. I don't like it. So, he was mad. And I think he blocked me. Or maybe I blocked him first. I can't remember. Or I think I said something and then he said something and then I said something and then I blocked him after. It was one of that, or maybe he blocked me first. Who knows? Either way, I just know we stopped communication after that. Because I'm just like, you're a child and this is why I didn't want to go out with you. I already knew. Like, look at that. Because let's say we went out. It would have been something I did or said that it would have gotten into some type of argument. And I'm not arguing with somebody's son that's not my man. That's one thing I'm not doing. I learned not to argue in situationships. People I'm just dating, like, randomly. Because, like, you're not my man, so there's no point in us getting in arguments. That's personally how I feel. I don't have the time or the energy to argue with you, and we're not together. But that's my little story time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!